welcome to Scale Car Garage, and specifically FP1, first practice session for the Scale Car Garage 356 Grand Prix Challenge here at Scale Car Garage. Well, the time has arrived, and so have our entries for the 356 Grand Prix Challenge. And here they are. I'm not going to do an unboxing. Everybody does unboxings now. I mean, but you got to admit, some of the boxes are so cool. Now, we had 6 entries registered for this proxy race. Unfortunately, 2 of those entries had to decline for whatever reason, and yeah, that's a pity. But we have 4 entries. So I'm going to take these entries out of their protective cases. Some of them traveled quite a distance. And we're going to actually look at each car, and then we're going to do practice here at Scale Car Garage on Kit's Spa. Well, allow me to introduce the entries to the Scale Car Garage 356 Grand Prix Challenge. And I think it's only fair to present them in the order in which they arrived here at the garage. So the first entry came all the way from the Netherlands. This is the entry of Frank Peter van der Goor. And as you can see, it looks great, just great. If it drives half as well as it looks, well, the other 3 competitors have their work cut out for them. So as you can see, all the parts are there, everything's used. It's absolutely compliant, but more than compliant, it's stunning. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car. I just, you know, I didn't think about this, but you know, it's going to be tough giving these back. So that's the entry from the Netherlands, from Frank Peter van der Goor, and it looks great. The second car that arrived came all the way from Tennessee, and well, if Frank Peter's car is a concours winner, this one, it's nice. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's made for go more than show, I think. And this was made by Courtney Smith, and I think Courtney did a great job on the car. I'm really looking forward to driving it because, in Courtney's own words, he builds race cars. All right, and looking forward to seeing what it'll do around the track here, even in the practice session. And you know, we're going to time the practice session, but just for fun. I digress. But it's got this it's got a cool vibe to it. You know, it would be like a car back in the day. Someone would when it was just an old car, and people would race it, versus a 6-figure plus car now that no one would even touch. So that's the entry from Courtney Smith, and I again can't wait to drive around the track. Should be just brilliant. Now the car that arrived third is from James Rollins, and I think James, you laid the gauntlet down with Frank Peter, because wow, you know, it's really, really nice. It's like Frank Peter nice. And again, if it goes half as well as it looks, I mean, look at that, folks. It's stunning. And as I said, it's going to be tough sending these back. I want to keep them all. But what I really want to do is see how they go around the track. I think he did a fabulous job. Again, I just love the two-tone, the extra vents on the back, on those long exhaust pipes. Brilliant, just brilliant. And oh man, those wheels look so outlaw. You know, it's just brilliant. And oh boy, I can't wait to get it going around the track. Now, last but certainly not least was an entry from all the way from New Jersey. And this is Neil's car. And Neil, oh my goodness. Again, man, it looks cool. It's a really cool looking car. I love the color. But his approach was sort of halfway between Courtney's and Frank Peter. Again, I'm sure it's going to go really, really well, and I'm really looking forward to driving it. But I think he did a great job. You know, it's like a bronzy gold color. I hope that comes through on camera, because it's really, really nice. And my goodness, what an execution of a build. It's just lovely. And his rims, he made the rims match the body. It's lovely stuff. I'm sure it's going to go really well around the track. So why don't we get trying here at Scale Car Garage on Kit's Spa, and see if we can get some practice in. All right, folks, welcome to Free Practice 1, FP1. We'll be driving in the usual direction for Kit's Spa, which is basically counterclockwise, I guess. It'll be this way. So that's the first direction. Just gonna clear both of these. All right, we're going to drive 15 laps on each lane for each car in that direction, just to get a feel for the cars at this point. See if I have to make any adjustments to the controllers or so forth. Hopefully not, but we'll get a real feel for these cars, and I'm really looking forward to this, because this is going to be so much fun. One thing I will do after each run, right lane, then left lane, 15 laps each. I have a lint roller, so after each run on each lane, I'm going to lint roll the tires for every car, just to try and keep things as even as possible. Then after each car is run on each lane for 15 laps in FP1 here, I will show you the times. And well, let's get to it. So we're going to go in the order that the cars were received here at Scale Car Garage. So the first car up is, here in Park Fermé, the car all the way from the Netherlands, folks, of Frank Peter van der Goor. The tires have been cleaned. They look great. Let's see how we do. Let's have some fun. All right. Here we go. There we go, 15 laps on the right lane. Wow, don't want to even look at the times yet. But let's do the lint roller. Make sure that, oh yeah, okay, all good. And now the left lane. Here we go. Wow. Okay, folks, 15 laps in each lane, just so we can be consistent here so I can remember. I'm gonna just clean the tires again. There we go. And let's take a look at the times for this car. Let me first, actually, you know what? Let me give you my driving impressions first, perhaps. And simply put, smooth. It's like a beautiful cup of cappuccino. It's just wonderfully smooth to drive. Oh my gosh, it's just lovely through the corners, easy to control. Didn't deslot once at all. Wonderful, wonderful car. So let's see what the times are like here. And remember, this is practice. Let's see what the FP1 times are like. Let's go take a look. Okay, so, very consistent. Average on each lane, 10 seconds. Okay, 10.5 and 10.2. Best lap was actually on the left lane. Second, I see I was getting into the car at 10.025 seconds. And oh my gosh, look at that. Really, consistent. Very consistent. Next up, well, this beauty. This is Courtney's car. Let's see how this does on our track. I think it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Well, let's give it a little wipe down here. Alrighty, Let's clear the computer here for Courtney. And we're going to do 15 laps on the right lane. Alrighty, here we go. All right, that's 15 laps in the right lane. Let's give the tires an appropriate cleaning. There we go. And now the left lane. Wow. That was 15 laps, folks, and let me tell you, looks can be deceiving because this car may not be one that you would pick as a concours winner, but oh my goodness, does it drive well. Incredibly stable, so quiet, so smooth, no chatter. It's brilliant. That's the way it feels. Let's go take a look at the times. Let's go do that right now. Oh, well, the tail is in the time. 9.227 on the right lane, 9.325. The inconsistency is down to me driving. It's quick. It's very, very quick and very, very consistent. So I think we have a contender here. Courtney, you do build race cars. Next up, James's car. It's gorgeous too. It's beautiful. Well, let's see how well it does. In free practice, of course, but on the right lane, here we go, folks. Okay, there's the right lane. Now let's move on to the left lane. Before we do, let's clean the tires. Okay, very carefully. And let's try the left lane. Here we go. Wow. Wow. This beauty is a beast. Holy Mackinaw. Folks, this car is amazing to drive. Now, a little bit of skittering, I think that was me. I think I was pushing it a little too hard in the corners and I was getting too much slide, so there might actually be lower times in this car yet. But wow. It's just wow. Oh man. Well, let's see what the times look like. And oh, sure enough. Oh. Right lane, fastest lap 8.9, so broke 9 seconds. Average was 10.3. Left lane, I guess I was getting a little better with the car. 8.823, an average of 9 seconds. Okay, wow. Well, this car comes from the great state of New Jersey. This is Neil's car, and oh boy, that's feeling good. Oh man. All right, let's clean up his tires just in case. And let's try on the right lane. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's 15 laps in the right lane. And let's clean the tires up. Okay. And let's try it in the left lane. Here we go. "15 laps in both lanes." I have to tell you, I think the car, as I was driving it, was getting certainly faster and easier to drive. I think it needed a bit of a work-in, to be quite honest. Boy, if I keep driving this, it'll get even faster, I think. But the more I drove it, the better it got. It was bottoming out a little bit on my little imitation Flugplatz, or call it what you will, which is fine. That's fine. You can keep it as low as you want. But it was going around fine, just fine. And oh my gosh, it was so neat to feel it getting better and better and better the longer I drove it, which is great. But let's see what the lap times are like. Aha! There you go. Yes, of course, right lane. Best I could muster was 9.688, and the average was 10.4. Left lane, 8.9. It broke 9 seconds. Why? Well, because it was getting worked in, which means it'll only get faster as the weekend progresses. Okay, whoa, that's just awesome. Well, there you have it. The end of FP1, Free Practice 1, for the Scale Car Garage 356 Grand Prix Challenge. And wow, we have some contenders. We have some really nicely built cars that go around the track so nicely. Tomorrow will be FP2, and we will be going in the opposite direction. I'm sure the cars will surprise us even more. But you know, and I have to admit, a lot of it is me. It's always the nut behind the wheel. But this is really fun. I hope you're enjoying it. So, thank you for watching Free Practice 1 for the Scale Car Garage 356 Grand Prix Challenge, and I hope you join us for Free Practice 2. as well as, of course, the actual race. But anyway, I digress. I can't get the smile off my face. I'm so pleased with this. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everyone who's participating. And oh my gosh, we'll see you soon here at Scale Car Garage. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe.